Hey, Chris Jenkins, credential member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka Man of the People, with your Wednesday update on a Thursday. I know normally I'm at the stadium on the Wednesdays, and today's Thursday, but I will make it up to you doing a live show this week from the stadium. Today, you get me from our studio, my office in the studio. Nevertheless, we got some highlights of practice, and before I roll them, hit the like button if you enjoy these highlights. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Hit the like button just to support me. It helps other Panther fans find out about this channel, which then helps me grow, which then helps me get access to more players and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's look at a little bit of practice today. Practice? Yeah, there's your quarterback, Bryce Young, who I guess our quarterbacks are just like cyborgs, unreal. Andy Dalton broke his thumb and didn't miss anything. They don't even talk about it anymore. Bryce Young hurt his ankle, and he, I for sure thought that he was not going to practice this week until later in the week. But here it is Thursday, and he's practicing. But nevertheless, you got some highlights here, courtesy of the Carolina Panthers. Thank you guys so much for providing this content to us. What's up to our members? And we'll show you guys a few more of these highlights here. And then we're going to get into the injury report, Dave Canales, and some things from the locker room. All right. Let me show my pretty face here so you guys can see that I'm here live and direct since there's no sound on these things. Tetaroa, T-Mac, Xavier Leggett. How's everybody feeling about this matchup on this coming Monday night? Panthers under the lights. This should be good. I predict it's going to be a good game. All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So you should notice that there were a few guys missing from those highlights. There was a few guys missing. Christian Roseboom, our linebacker who left last week's game versus Atlanta with a hip hamstring injury. He didn't practice today, and it looks kind of questionable for him to be available to the team this Monday night. We'll continue to keep you updated. Trevin Wallace, who coach had already said he's week to week, typically meaning like if he doesn't practice at the beginning, he might be out for the full week. Today is Thursday, so Trevin Wallace doesn't look good. So, have our rookies been doing a good job of stepping up? Absolutely. Has that next man mentality been doing pretty well? Yep, J.C. Horn just talked about it last week with Claude and Sherrillis stepping in for Trevin this past week against Atlanta. But man, you have Christian McCaffrey out there who is as dual of a threat as a dual threat can be. And you don't have Trevin, your starter, Christian, your starter, and you got to go to some backups. That could be some trouble. That could be, you can hit Christian all day on some little 5-yard dumps, a little block the guy for 2 seconds, release, turn around, catch the ball, and dance. Christian's a challenge for whoever's at linebacker, not just because you're a backup, even if you're a starter. But man, that change right there with Christian and Trevor being out could be impactful. Let's continue to move through. Tershawn Wharton, also known as Turk Wharton, he was limited to practice with his knee. And then we got a few things that I'm put on here just to let you know guys are doing okay. So again, you saw Bryce Young running around, throwing the ball, looking fine. So he's going to be good to go. Lathan Ransom, who had to miss the game last week, he's now recovered from that procedure that he had on his hand. So he missed about a week. I'm sorry, that happened a little bit more than a week ago. So he's looking good now. And then Xavier Leggett, who had a little bit of an injury last week, he's good to go. T-Mac was also on there, good to go. So those are your injury updates for this week. And I feel like I didn't get something prepared for you guys that I wanted to share. Give me just a minute. Some live TV issues here.
Yeah, we have to.
All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Actually, I'm going to multitask. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to share with you. Nope, let me not multitask. Let me do what I need to do. Stand by for just a second. I'm going to get this up for you. Give me about another 20 seconds. Got a clip that I want to play of our head coach, Dave Canales, talking about the challenges of playing one Christian McCaffrey. And let me just go ahead and say this about Christian McCaffrey. I said earlier, touched on him being a dual threat and how he's just like the definition of a dual threat. This guy right now is 13th in the league in rushing. It's pretty fair. Actually, it's good. 13th. He is currently second in the entire NFL in receptions. This is a running back. He's number 2 in receptions. And then he's, I think, 9th. Yeah, he's 9th in yards, receiving yards. 13th in rushing yards, 9th in receiving yards, 2nd in receptions. This guy is certainly a threat. Can change a game all by himself. So here's Dave Canales on CMAC.
Yeah, we have to be aware of the way that they use him in the pass game and the run game. All those different things. A versatile player, a guy that I really respect, for a long time now. And the stories I've heard from being here around, the guys, around the players, the staff that have been around him in terms of his preparation, the way that he takes care of his body, how intentional he is with with the game plans and executing, his fundamentals. Stuff that I really respect about him. And of course, the product is great, and he's able to make plays in different ways. We have to be aware of that part and make sure it's not just about the linebackers, right? It's the whole thing tied in the run game and the pass game.
Okay. So yeah, it's not just about the linebackers, but you bet your bottom dollar that they are crucial. They're crucial in this situation here. So see some of our members. Let me pause for a second to give some member love. We got 028 Tyrone. Keep pounding. What's going on? Appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. He predicts, or she, I don't know the gender. So I'll just start to say they to be safe there because, man, I messed T Green up all these years. I feel so bad for my man. But I don't know why. Maybe it's the E on the end of Green. I don't know. Apologies, T Green, if you're watching this rebroadcast. But there's a prediction of 33-30 for the Carolina Panthers. And then Chance Hines, 6432, one of our members. Appreciate you. Again, memberships are a great way to support the channel. You're not going to be ignored if you're a member. So I always make a point to acknowledge the members because you definitely financially make this channel continue to stay afloat, keep the lights on, as I like to say, and appreciate it. And you also do super chats if you don't want to be a member. Super thanks. And they got a new feature coming out on YouTube where you can boost a video that you've seen. So I hope you guys will do that to help me continue to grow. My man Panthers boy, keep pounding, sir. Appreciate the great content as usual. Appreciate you for tuning in and checking us out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's continue to rock through this show. So there was Dave Canales talking about, how to respect, not how you have to respect Christian McCaffrey. Derek Brown, he's had to tackle him in the practice. Now it's going to be his first time where he has to tackle him in a real game.
I don't know. His vision is insane. Definitely, we see me trying to chase him down and go the opposite way. So, I mean, I think, I just think about that going into the game and, knowing how good he is at that.
Yeah, so that's one of the trademarks of being a good runner, good open field returner, if you will, punt return, kickoff return. Just having this vision to be able to see things and know if I can go here, I got this over here, I go here. That all comes from vision, to being able to just scamper through a defense so well and so successfully. And yeah, Christian has it, along with speed, quickness, and strength. So we'll continue to report on it, and we will be. I personally won't be there, but our photographer Patrick will be there covering the game for you. I'll have my normal pregame show 2 hours before kickoff on Monday, and we'll have our normal post-game show. If that's 1 o'clock in the morning, so be it. 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't be mad at the people not doing what you have to make sure that you guys get the content you need. And if you sleep, just make sure you digest it the next morning when you wake up. As I mentioned earlier, Bryce Young spoke to the media today. He's full participant in practice. He broke down what this 49ers team does well on the defensive side.
A really good group, a group that plays together really well. You could tell how much they've embraced the scheme, how well they play it. They communicate really well. They're dynamic at all three levels. Up front, it's a really cohesive group. They work really well in the run and pass game to disrupt things. The second level play really well together. Very physical, fast, and then a really good third level as well. In the secondary, do a great job of matching patterns and being sticky in man coverage. Do a good job of getting after the ball in disruption, and then in zones, being where they're supposed to be in their spots. They're very smart players as well. You could tell with the pattern recognition how comfortable they are. So again, it's a great opportunity for us.
Yeah, so that's a little bit about what they're going to be up against, and got a few of the comments here. This one just stands out. I'm going to try my best to stay away. I'm getting too old for these late nights during the week. What do you mean stay away? We need you. Whether that's watching Charlotte Vibe do a broadcast or whether that's cheering on the team, we need you. Don't stay away. At least get us through halftime. Few things from you guys. 6-man music. Our defense will get the job done against C-Mac. I ain't worried. But Precious Detail says, I don't want CMC to pull a Rico Dowdle on us like he did against the Cowboys, as in buckle up. So, Christian's one of those guys that's a competitor no matter what's going on. So might he have a little extra juice? Yeah, but I think even, he might go from a 99.5 to a 99.7, right? He's always just relentless in his attack. And this is some ambition right here. Quite a bit of ambition. I like ambition. Panthers 375 says that we're going to win 50-51. Yeah. And so we got a correction. We got a correction for Precious Details. She's going to try, or he. I need to start getting this right. They are going to try their best to stay awake. They meant awake, not away. Thank you for that correction. Appreciate you signing on, Donald. So that's the report for tonight. Again, I'm going to put up this injury report so you guys know the latest things that we're dealing with. We'll continue to report each day leading up to the game. So just want to let you guys know that because it's a Monday night game, things have shifted. So normally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are shows and updates. Now it's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday that you could expect shows and updates. That was things that the coach changed to try to still make things seem as normal as can be for the players as they prepare for the San Francisco Monday night game. So again, Thursday, today, Friday, and Saturday, expect updates. And I'll get down to the stadium. I know a lot of people like that backdrop. Ant for Life loves the backdrop. I like being at the stadium as well. Just couldn't make it down there. Ken Sullivan, thank you for tuning in. Hey, thank you everybody. Again, YouTube has this new feature where you can hype a video that helps other people find and discover and see us. As a person that works really hard, really appreciate you guys. You're the biggest people that can help me grow. Even if you don't do anything financially that costs you, which you don't have to, look into that feature, support me. Keep doing what I need to do for you guys. Thanks.